Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm here to talk about a subject ICT450, which is called database design and management. Today we're going to talk about PC repair center management for the company called GKS Computer. We here to help GKS Computer because they have a lackluster for their database management. This is our team. Our team consists a leader named Rasyam Zikri bin Abdul Hamid. The rest is the first one is Muhammad Naufal Haikal bin Nur Abdul Samad. The second one is Muhammad Syafiq bin Roslan. The third one is Ahmad Haziq bin Abdul Rashid, and the last one is me, Amri bin Nazari. For the table of content, we have eight content. The first one is our members' name. The second one company background to talk about BKS computer background. The third one to give a problem statement. Why is a problem for the GKS lackluster database. For the fourth one, I'm going to give to Ahmad Haziq to talk about for the project objective, for the business entity relationship, normalization, and the last one conclusion. For the company background, GKS Computer is a technology-oriented business specializing in computer sales, repair, and IT support service. It provides hardware, trading, maintenance, troubleshooting, and technical assistance to individual users and small to medium-sized business in Malaysia. The company operates as GKS Computer SDN BHD, a private limited company registered in Selangor in 2014. Offering computer hardware and software trading as well as system support and web-related service. The company is well known for laptop, desktop repair, hardware replacement, and performance optimization, focusing on affordable and reliable solution by combining practical customer-focused service with formal business operation. GKS Computer support the growing demand for accessible and cost-effective IT solution in the local market. For the problem statement, for GKS Computer, they have a manual and fragmented record keeping. Customer information is recorded in physical books or separate Excel file, making data hard to manage and update. The second one is lack of data synchronization. Because records are not connected through a single system, information is often outdated or inconsistent. This creates a risk of operational error, including rare but serious cases where customers receive the wrong device. The third one is data inconsistency and loss. Information stored across multiple computers and physical folders lead to duplicated, outdated, or permanently lost data, affecting service accuracy and reliability. For the final one is inconsistent pricing and financial impact. The combination of poor data management and inconsistent pricing result in service delay, customer dissatisfaction, internal dispute, and unexpected financial loss, ultimately affecting the company's overall efficiency and business value. Alright, I'm going to give to Ahmad Haziq the next one.
Our project objectives were as follows: to modernize information management, replacing manual record keeping with a centralized relational database to improve data accuracy, consistency, and reliability, analyzing current system weaknesses, identifying flaws in the existing manual system such as data loss and inconsistent repair costs, to define precise technical and system requirements, to design a normalized database structure, develop a relation schema in ERD with 5 entities to ensure data integrity and eliminating redundancy, to to develop a functional database application, implementing system using Microsoft Access, including automated data entry forms, secure user login, and analytical reports for management decision making, and improving transparency and professionalism, centralizing business data to enable a loyalty point tracking, standardized pricing, and enhance operation efficiency. As such, our business rules work as follows: customer to user, each customer has one account, and which is a one-to-one relationship. Staff to user, each staff member has only one user account, which is a one-to-one relationship. Staff to repair, one staff can handle many repairs. Each repair is assigned to one staff, which is a one-to-many relationship. Customer to repair, one customer can place many repairs. Each repair is linked to one customer, which is a one-to-many relationship. Repair to repair details, one repair can have many repair details. Each detail belongs to one repair, which is one-to-many relationship. Inventory to repair details, one inventory item can be used in multiple repairs. Each repair detail leads to one inventory item, one-to-many. So in our entity relationship diagram, we have table repair, which consists of repair ID, that's our primary key, tag recommended, problem description, device model, receive date, completed date. As foreign keys, it has customer ID and staff ID. Over on table repair details, there's our bridge entity between repair ID and part ID. It only contains quantity and warranty expiry. And over in table inventory, we have part ID, which consists of also part name, category, selling price, cost price, and stock level. We have staff table, which has staff ID as a primary key, which contains also their position, their basic salary, their commission rate, their staff name, and their user ID. We have the user, we have the user table, which consists of user ID, username, end user password, and user role. And finally, we have table customer, which has the primary key customer ID, and then phone number, loyalty points, customer name, and user ID. The table user is connected to table staff and table customer by one-to-one relationship. In the process of making the tables, we had to do normalization. It goes as follows. In 1NF, we simply identified every attribute we needed to have. And then in 2NF, we started splitting apart the dependency is the function of full dependencies. And then in third normalized form, we split it even further by looking at the transitive dependencies as well. In conclusion, the development of the PC repair center management for GKS computers has successfully transformed the business from an inefficient manual workflow to a structured relational database environment. By addressing critical flaws such as fragmented information storage and inconsistent repair pricing, the project has created a centralized solution that ensures data integrity and operation reliability. With a normalized schema comprising tables for staff, customers, inventory, and repairs, the system eliminates the risk of data loss and service errors while providing a professional management tool. The organization benefits from standardized pricing for inventory items, automated tracking of loyalty point, and consistent, transparent service records, enhancing customer satisfaction and long-term retention. Centralizing all data into a single database also allows management to monitor stock levels, track staff performance, and generate analytical reports to support informed business decisions. Throughout the project, the team gained valuable technical experience, learning the importance of third normal form in preventing data anomalies, the necessity of accurate ERD design to model real-world business rules, and the use of SQL queries to transform raw data into actionable insights such as restocking alerts and revenue summary. This project demonstrates that a well-designed database is the backbone of any professional service-oriented business.
Hello, so I'm going to explain about the registration for the staff. So at here, as you can see, the staff that I'm going to register is Cham Zikri. So the staff ID is 3 and the admin is given as a role to Cham Zikri. And here is the staff number, which is 01121499304. The employment status is active since the staff is currently working in the company. So, based on the username, password, and access label, this one is the username that we going to use when we want to log into the system, and then the password is the password that we use to register in the login system as well. And the access label which is appeared here is admin. So let's say admin is also a staff. So the admin will be under the staff ID. So every time the admin register in the login form, the login form will bring the staff, which is the admin, to the dashboard, to the specific dashboard, which is the main or the whole main system for our operation system for the company. And then, so how we going to log into the dashboard is by using this one. So this one is our pop-up login menu. So by using uh, the username, which is ADM dash 001, and also, oh sorry, it should be capital lock, ADM dash 001, and then for the password will be charm underscore zikri. Right. Alright. So by login, actually by login, you will go to this page. Alright. So from this page, this is the whole system or the main dashboard for the staff. Alright. So by clicking on the registration new customer, we can register a new customer into our system. So this one for the customer ID, it will be generated automatically. So for the first customer, it will be appeared as one, and the Notion Zikri Biadami is our customer's name, the phone number of the customer, the email. This one is auto generate by this button, alright, and password is also generated by uh the auto generation for the username and password. So the loyalty point is appeared zero because the staff have not done any repair yet with our company. So that's why the loyalty point will be zero. For the loyalty point calculation will be calculated per item that the customer purchase. So this one is the date of registration. That means the day that the customer register with us, uh or using our service for manage his device or her device. And this one is the customer address, right? So next, after we complete the registration form, so we're going to need to manage the who is responsible for the repair. Let's say this one, we do have two, which is one which is the admin, and the other one is the staff, which is Shafiq Roslan. So by selecting uh, each one of these will be stated who is the one that responsible for the repair. And for the customer ID, as you can see before this, if number one, it is designated for uh, Norsham, and then let's say for ID2 is someone else, that other is that is another customer other than Norsham lah. Alright, so for the device model, which is ROG Asus Zephyrus laptop, is the device that the customers bring for us to do some modification or repair. And this one is the problem statement that we collect from the customer. So as the status is pending because we haven't start anything yet to do the modification or repair on the uh, laptop or device from the customer. All right. So I'm going to show you how this one operates. So let's say we take customer two, alright, or customer one, which is Nosham. So the repair ID will be auto generated as uh, how many of the customers that walk in or acquiring our service of that day. And this one is the staff ID. So they say if the staff ID is jump, you have to select for jump. And then for the date, you can choose the 21, which is the date of the uh, repair order received. And so the device model, let's say we use HP laptop. So the problem is with the upgrade RAM, right? So this one is still pending because of we haven't upgrade the PC yet. So by at the bottom, as you can see, the repair item needed. So it's already open. The repair item ID is due. So for the option, we can use the RAM, which is 8 GB. So repair item is 5 because of the item ID. Sorry, the repair ID is bound to 5. And sorry, the repair ID is bound to 6, and the repair item is bound to 5. All right, and the item ID as shown is 3 because of in our inventory for the RAM is bound to item ID 3. So quantity use, let's say for the customer, he or she need 2. So this one will be auto generated by the system. Okay, so by using save, and then next we going to see our inventory. So this one is the management inventory. Just now I show you guys the customer use 2 8 GB RAM, right? So by clicking 2 as the quantity, it will be auto deduct from the whole inventory. But this one is the manager or admin control. Let's say uh for the manager or the admin that want to add on stuff, add on the item, they can simply search for part. Let's say we are going to search for 8 GB DDR4, right? So the category is memory, and the device the name of the item is 8 GB DDR4 RAM. And as you can see, the stock quantity is below of our reorder label, which is 8. Alright, that means it below of the stock that should have been in our store. So as a manager or admin, they need to restock the item, right, by clicking this one. So let's say the item is 9. Okay, so we restock another 3 quantity in the system, and what we have to do is just add new stock. So 3. Okay, all right. And for the DDR4, the okay, DDR4. All right, this one. So by clicking the add new stock, it will add a new item in our inventory and will make a changes in the reorder item level. Alright, so next, this one is the table or the query that we use to identify let's say if the quantity is below the reorder level, so the number of the item will be red, as you can see before this in the form inventory. Alright. So next, I will pass the presentation to Naufal for next presentation. Thank you so much.
Okay, hi. Now we'll continue. Um, so what we understand before this is the customer got their receipt and can go home, and then they can monitor from at their house using our system, which is now I will show you guys. Um, the customer will login the page. Sorry, login the page, and then key in the name that they have registered at our kedai, our shop. So Nur Syam, for example, Nur Syam 980, and the password is J2XM55. So now we're gonna continue. So this is the first page what the customer will see, which is date received. So um so this last date for our staff will prepare prepare the device like Nokia or other else, and then device model, what's the customer device, and then problem description, what's the what device.
Okay, so now we will continue with form section. So in the form section, yeah, I'm sorry. So we now continue with report section. For report, is basically when we can give an output printout in a hard copy, which means in paper. We can print out all the data inside the access into a paper outside of the computer or save it as a PDF. So and for the system, we have two reports. One is report inventory label, where and second is report invoice. So we will go through the first one, report inventory label layout view. Okay, so this is how the layout view looks like, how we design the report inventory table. So report inventory label is a report that used to give or list out all the inventory that that is in HKS computer store. So through this report, the owner of the store can can actually see how many item there is with it in the store, including its item ID, the primary key to identify between each item, and item name, which is the description of the item itself, and also the unit price, which is of course the price. So um, the the report will actually look like this, just as the layout. We'll print out everything in the store. So how do we get this report from? Where do we get this report from? So we will get this report from when the staff or admin, because admin the only one can access this page, the inventory management page. This page can only be accessed by the admin or by the manager only. So this is all the inventory that is within the store, our store. So when they click the print label, the stuff will be quickly will be brought to this page where we can just print it for a hard copy. So you can see this. There's only one here because we only choose one item only. So that is basically just how the report from inventory label. Next, we can go to the second report, which is report invoice. So, okay, hold on. So, report invoice is, as the name suggests, it's invoice. It gives out the details for the customer that for payment purpose. It's a payment documentation to show the customer, both customer and the seller, who's the important details, or basically every details that was within the repair. So from this invoice, you can see there's a full name section which contains the customer full name, this labor charge, which is always fixed to 50 ringgit. It is set when there's for service charge for our staff that doing the service. Grand total, which is the total of waste labor charge plus with um, the total of items used for repair, device model, the list of devices that has been sent by the customer. Problem description is a problem description from each device model, and quantity used is how much the item that has been used for this service, for this repair, and here is the total price. So we can just click preview and see this is how it will show up as a hard copy. So where do we get this report? So basically, it's as simple as clicking. We can get it from repair. This is the page where stuff, as explained by other members. This is the page where stuff or any staff with any role, manager, technician, or even admin. So any staff can access to add a new repair order every time a customer came into the store. So after we entered all these details, I'll give you some example. New record, we choose customer ID, which will take number 2. Staff ID, I will take my name, Shaq Crossland. If receive, I will take today. Device model, will put anything in here. Well, okay, what did you put there? Let's put my own computer, why not? Acer Aspire 6 Silent Hill. And the description, for example, we can use LCD when pitch back screen, my bad. And the status will go to completed as if we already done this already in progress. And this is the labor charge, which I already mentioned. It's always been 50 ringgit. And this where we put the item that we will use. This is what's the broken again? It's pitch black screen, so we need an screen item. For example, I will take this one, slim LED screen for one. There you go, for 120 ringgit. With the updated truck deducted from stock, and I believe my other member already showed this one. Every time we use a repair item needed stock form and will deduct our inventory. So next we just click save. and it will save and go to print receipt, and it will display my God. And we will display our save data, our save report from see. So, okay, my bad. The first one I clicked wrong. I supposed to, it's supposed to print out first, then we can save it, so the data can be stored. So this is how it actually will work. So we can see the customer name that we choose. That is, we choose earlier is number 2, and the labor charge was already fixed, and the grand total 54 ringgit. Then the device models, Acer, and for description exploded. Which yeah. But that's just how the inventory will work. So that's all from me. That's all from me. That's all for the report section for the system. It doesn't have that many reports, but the invoice is already give a lot of info, a lot of output from the system. That, that's all the important info that needed for the system. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.